The Leafs win streak comes to an end, and Jack Campbell's win streak comes to an end as well, as the Leafs lose 4-2 in regulation to the Montreal Canadiens. And I'm not mad at this game at all. I really am not. You think about it, Leaf fans. The Leafs had not lost a regulation hockey game in 10 straight games. They were 9-0-1 in their last 10. They're bound to lose one game in regulation. Unfortunately, it was this hockey game, and we're going to break down how this game went. But I'm not angry the Leafs lost this game. Now, they go out and they lose 4 of 5 in regulation, then I'll be angry. But tonight, not a big deal, all right? They do not start on time. That was the story of this hockey game. Well, James, they did tie it at 2. Yeah, but you had to score 3 unanswered goals. And look, I don't care how good of a team you are, you cannot put yourself in that big of a hole early on in the game. A buck 17 in. Thomas Tatar scores to make it a 1-0 game. 6 minutes after that, on the power play, Nick Suzuki scores. And we're less than 10 minutes into the game. They're outshooting the Leafs. They have a 2-0 lead. After one period of play, it's a 2-0 Habs lead, and shots on goal are 11-3. An absolutely abysmal period for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They didn't get any offense going. Jack Campbell had some tough... Again, the Leafs were not playing sound defense at all in front of him, and they were asking him to bail him out. Unfortunately, he did not, and the Leafs are down 2-0 after 1. However, we know this team can score at will. 9:28 into the second period of a point shot for Morgan Rielly. Austin Matthews, look, not only can this guy absolutely rip it, and he's got hands like an unbelievable hockey player, the guy has unreal hand-eye coordination. Beautiful tip in front from Matthews to beat Jake Allen, and he scores again. 32 goals for Austin Matthews this season. Marner and Rielly have assists on the goal, and the Leafs have cut the deficit now to 2-1. Okay, they're right there. Then, just over 5 minutes after that, scramble ensues in front of the Montreal Canadiens net. John Tavares picks it up and backhands it on, and he scores his 13th of the year. Tavares from Hyman and Mikheyev at 14:57, and the Leafs have tied the game. Problem, though. Brody gets cut. In comes the Canadiens on a 2-on-1. Josh Anderson decides to keep it. And Jack Campbell, he went really far back in his net. And Josh Anderson beats him. Less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. After the Leafs have tied the game, just like that, the Habs take the lead right back. And those goals deflate you. The fact that you grinded so hard to get back into the game, you tie it less than 2 minutes after that, it's gone again. And as I always say, the first 5 and the final 5 of a period are so important, and they scored with under 4 to play in the second period. The momentum goes to the third period. Shots on goal were 9-7 in favor of Montreal, I think, in that third period. And Thomas Tatar buries the empty netter with under 3 minutes to play in regulation. And you lose 4-2. It is what it is. Shots on goal in the game were 25 apiece. Jack Campbell, 3 goals on 24 shots for Campbell's soup. And was it his great performance? No. But what do I always say? You got to give your team a chance to win. And early on in the game, yeah, he struggled. But I counted at least twice when they were down 3-2 in that third period that he had to make some 10-bell saves. The one where he dove across and I think he got a piece of it with his glove. The one where he stopped Nick Suzuki with the toe as he was lying down getting the toe save. Those 2 goals could have been buried in the third period, and they could have scored, made it 4-2, and they would have been game a lot earlier. But he allowed the Leafs to stay in the game. It's unfortunate they allowed the 2 goals early on, but he battled and battled and battled, and again, the 2-on-1, you gotta come out and challenge. And he didn't do that on the Josh Anderson goal. Because why do you come out and challenge? To break down the angle, right? To give him no angle to shoot. Well, Jack Campbell was almost in his own net. He was really far back in his crease, and he was playing past the entire way pretty much. And Josh Anderson beat him with the shot. Not a good positioning save in my opinion for Jack Campbell. But in the end, He gave your team a chance to win, and the Leafs unfortunately could not beat Jake Allen and the Montreal Canadiens today. And as I've said a few times, and I will say it again, it is bound to happen at some points where the Leafs don't play a great game and you lose in regulation. It is what it is. The Leafs are 28-11-3. Take that in for a second. You know what else you want to take in? The Leafs' next game is tomorrow night. It's a 7:30 puck drop at Scotiabank Arena. Leafs and Flames. Now, I initially was saying that Jack Campbell was going to get the night off today and Michael Hutchinson was in the cage tomorrow, or in tonight, and Jack Campbell would have been in net tomorrow. But with the Leafs acquiring Dave Rittich from Calgary, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that, I'm assuming he's going to be here by tomorrow, that Dave Rittich will be in the cage tomorrow for the Toronto Maple Leafs, unless Hutchinson is somehow still the backup goaltender, not the third goalie up in the press box. I would assume he would be in the press box, but hey, Dave Rittich might get his first start as a Toronto Maple Leaf against his former team that he literally just got traded from yesterday. Wouldn't that be something to see Dave Rittich go out there tomorrow against the Flames and play a really good game for the Leafs and get us a W? Wouldn't that be special for Dave Rittich tomorrow if he does play against his former team at Scotiabank Arena? All right, a little bit of a shorter video, guys, but you lost 4-2. Not a whole lot of positives to take from a game like this, so it is what it is. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and if you're a Leaf fan and didn't enjoy the game today, but if you're a Habs fan and you like the game, you can smack that like button anyways. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's contest for the Toronto Maple Leafs? What were your thoughts on Jack Campbell's game? What do you think of Matthews? All that great stuff. Go nuts in the comments. Twitter is down below for myself. Follow, send me a DM, all that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below as well, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Raptors edition. I still didn't look up who the heck they're playing next. I want to say they're playing tomorrow. Who do they play tomorrow? I completely forget. I have my notes. They're in the garbage can now. I forget who they're playing. No matter what, the Raptors play tomorrow. They're 12 games under 500. Everyone's aboard Tank Nation right now, and I don't blame you. All right? As for the Jays, they take on the Yankees in Game 2 of the 3-game set against the Yankees tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch in Dunedin, as Jamison Tyon gets the ball for the Yankees and Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays tomorrow night. And as for the Leafs, their next contest is tomorrow night, as I mentioned, against the Calgary Flames, 7:30 puck drop at Scotiabank Arena. Question is, who's going to be in net? Is it going to be Hutch, or is it going to be former Flame Dave Rittich facing his former team literally 2 days after he just got dealt? Wouldn't that be something, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.